The 5 sequence is to design to harness that energy and use the nature of fire, which transform and transmute all substance into the purest form. So the practice will physically focus on expansion and core engagement, the bandhas, the energy center. In terms of breathing wise, we'll focus on that gentle pause at the end of both inhalation and exhalation, with that drawing of the energy center in our navel center, that natural ability to form the digestive fire, that agni in our belly, to draw that energy to be able to continue to transform our experience internally and externally. So I would like to invite you to begin the practice by practicing pranayama. We introduced week 1, I believe, called Viloma. It's translate from the Sanskrit is against the grain. So its ability to introduce gentle pause not only at the inhalation and towards the end of exhalation, but perhaps breaking down the inhalation or exhalation into 2 to 3 parts or more. So that's settling your body, whether it's you're sitting in the kneeling position or cross-legged position or even lying down. Start to anchor your awareness into your breath. The bodily sensation when you're drinking the breath through your nose, feeling the belly expand, chest expand. That gentle pause on the top, and just let the air exit through your nostrils. The deflation of the chest cavity and slight drawing of the belly towards the end of exhalation. And repeat a few times on your own, and focusing that gentle pause at the top of inhalation and the bottom of exhalation. That ever so slightly pause. Couple more rounds on your own. Next, inhale, draw in the breath only half the capacity. 1 second pause, and breathing fully, gentle pause, and exhale fully. In halfway, in fully, pause, exhale. All the way. Repeat a few more times on your own. You decide the pace depending on your condition today, your lung capacity, but it doesn't need to be forced. Just introduce that gentle pause halfway in the inhalation, top of the inhalation, and bottom of the exhalation. One more time. Next, inhale the same halfway. Inhale fully. Now, exhale only halfway. Gentle pause. Exhale fully. All the air out. So repeat on your own, breaking down the inhalation and exhalation to 2 parts. Inhale halfway. Inhale fully. Exhale halfway. Exhale fully. On your own pace. You don't always need to follow my voice. You can follow what's natural to you this morning. If holding that breath halfway is uncomfortable this morning, feel free, just be mindful in your breath. Fully inhalation, full exhalation with that gentle pause on the top and the bottom. If you're called to go against the grain, continue half capacity inhalation, half fully, exhalation halfway, exhale fully. One more time. Let go of the breath manipulation, let go of the pranayama. Just let the natural breathing rhythm return to your body. Let go of the mind. Just let breathing happen spontaneously. Perhaps a time to engage your ujjayi breath as taught last time. That gentle constriction of the back of your throat, resting your tongue at the top roof of your mouth, causing that gentle turbulence and friction of the air entering the nose, exiting the nose, creating that oceanic sound. I invite you to utilize this breath, ujjayi breath, throughout the practice, as it will be quite an energetic sequence focused on pose holds and also drawing the abdominal muscle. And the ujjayi breath is designed to support you with those physical challenging moments throughout the practice. All right, I invite you to ease yourself off the seated position, remove the cushions to the side, find your mat on your all fours. And same as last time, let's sit our tabletop. Wrist down from your shoulders, maybe slightly towards the front, depends on wrist flexibility, knees are below the hip joints, shoulder width apart. Back of your feet in contact with the mat, pressing down through your wrist, protracting your shoulder, engage the back of your neck so the back of your neck is long, spine long, and breathe here, ujjayi. Rinsing the spine with the cat-cow, inhale cow together. And cat, tuck the tailbone, dome the chest, tuck your chin, squeeze it out, push the floor away. And cow, tilt the tailbone, sink your chest, lead the heart forward, breathing, drinking the breath. And a few more times. Last round to cow, drinking your breath, and the exhalation back to neutral tabletop. Reset yourself. Palms in firm contact with the mat. So are your back of your feet. Your knees are firmly grounded down. You feel stable and grounded. Let's transition from cow to child's pose. So my preference is to shift my knee joints a little bit towards the back of the mat. So we've got full space to maneuver. So cow pose, in breath, exhalation, tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, and sit the back of your hips to the ankle, to the heels. No pause here. Transition to cow pose. Drinking the breath in. Transition from tabletop to cow. Few times on your own. No right or wrong. Focusing on gentle pause of the inhalation at the end of cow and that exhalation at the bottom of exhalation at your child's pose, and drawing your belly ever so slightly, creating the space between your belly and your upper thighs. Engage your core, especially on exhalation, all the way whilst you're sitting to your child's pose. Drawing the belly creates space, energy, and fire. 2 more times. Your elbows should remain never locked. That creates maximum mobility, yet with control. Yet the body movement is fluid. Using the breath to lead your movement. Last one, drinking your breath into cow. And back to tabletop position. Let's go. Tuck your toes behind you. We'll go straight into a plank pose. This is the opportunity to further engage your core by lifting your knees off the mat. The back of your thighs are engaged, but the most engaged bit is your shoulder protraction. You're pushing the floor away, elongate your neck, tucking your belly in while still breathing here. Drinking the breath here. Maximum inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. At the bottom of exhalation, drawing that fire in the belly in this pose. Are you able to hold just a little bit longer? Now we're going to transition to all fours and child's pose, okay? Exhalation, all fours now, knees down, toes can stand tuck. Keep exhalation to child's pose. Gentle pause here, drawing your belly. Transition from all fours back to plank. Inhalation and plank. Exhalation, knees down, all fours. Child's. A few more times on your own. One last time. Inhalation to plank. We stay in plank. A few more breaths. Check in. How does your body feel? Time to focus on the breath while you're in plank. Steady. Next inhalation. Knees can bend and send your tailbone to the ceiling to downward facing dog. Hold 5 breaths here. You can rinse your dog by walking your dog. One heel down, one heel up. The emphasis is drawing your abdominal muscle. That gentle drawing that creates energy and fire in the belly. You can sway your body from left side to right side by gently placing both of your heels to the left, stretching the right side of the body. Inhale, tippy toes, pivot to the other side. Heels to right, stretch left. A few times your own. Now we're going to transition from downward facing dog to plank to chaturanga, half plank, and back to floor, kneeling position, and to cow. Sounds complicated, but just follow the movement. Downward facing dog to plank, knees down, hands down only halfway. Chaturanga. Shift your weight forward, tuck your arm bone in, and push yourself back up to full plank and then downward facing dog. So down dog, full plank, knees down, half plank, full plank, knees up, down dog, a few times. Don't forget to lead the movement with your breath. That Ujjayi breath we cultivate in the beginning of the class. That give you energy, that fire in this sequence. Last round. Plank, knees can come down. Halfway, engage your core, push the floor away to plank. And downward facing dog, couple breath here. How's your dog now? Is it slightly different to your first dog this morning? Now, taking however many steps to the front of the mat to meet your hands. Forward fold. Enjoy in the restorative grounding of the forward fold before we rise and shine. Now gently tuck your tailbone in and roll your spine up, slowly and mindfully, to your first Tadasana, mountain pose. You may wish to close your eyes down. Enjoy that, just the movement and the breathing and the core engagement, the energy that you cultivated. The essence of yoga is to shine the light to the darkest corners of our body. The true essence, nature of yoga is to shine a light to our darkest corners of our body. Let's practice sun salutation A together. We did quite a few times last time, so I'm going to do a little bit less cueing. Breathing, hands up. Breathe out, slide bend on the knee, reach forward and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Straight spine. Exhale, hands down, step back both feet. Knees down. Half plank, lower your body down, chest and chin, till body is flat. Engage your lower body fully, the back of your feet press against the mat and peel your chest off to your cobra. Couple more times. Inhale, engage lower body, peel off. Exhale. One last time. Exhale. Tuck your toe at the back, push yourself from the knee, raise to downward facing dog, couple breath here. Look forward, step forward, halfway lift, spine long, chin long, neck long, chin tuck. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Bend your knee, reach forward and reach up, straighten up, Urdhva Hastasana. Palms to prayer position above your head, lower down to your heart center, Tadasana. One more time, breathing, raise your hand. Breathe out, fold from the middle. Breathing, half lift. Breathe out, hands down, feet back. Knees can come down. Lower your upper body down through half plank, full plank, engaging your core. Cobra 3 times, your rhythm. Engage your lower body. Peel your chest off. Neck long, chin tuck. Use your breath to lift up and naturally come down. One last time. Tuck your back toe. Push yourself up to half plank. And then lift your tailbone up to the ceiling. Down dog. Couple breaths. Look for a step forward, however you like it. Feet meet the hand. Halfway lift. Knee on the shin. Neck long, back straight. Forward fold. Reach to the front of the room. Straighten up with your body. Reach upwards. Hand meet above the head. Lower down to your chest, to your heart. Eyes closed. What are the darkest corners of your body? Now, can you sense it? Can you direct the light and the energy and attention to those parts of your body? Hands can be on your side, palms facing forward. Traditional Tadasana. Growing your roots down your feet, evenly distributed is your body weight through the parts of your feet. Fingers engaged, shoulders back, chin tuck. Draw your belly. Elongate your breath. In breath count can count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and gentle pause and all the way. And gentle pause, couple rounds. Elongate your in-breath. Next in-breath, Urdhva Hastasana. Arms up. Maybe a little back bend. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Knee slide bend all the way. Ardha Uttanasana. Half lid. Uttanasana, forward fold, step back with your right foot only this time. Right foot only this time. And knee down, right knee down, untuck your back toe. Low Anjaneyasana. Arms reaching up to the ceiling. Square your hips by rotating your pelvis, maybe the right side a little bit forward to be in line with the left one. So you feel the right part of your body stretched. Direct the breath and light to the darkest corner of your body. Keep your breath smooth and long in this pose. Reach forward, hands find the mat, untuck your back toe, send your left foot to meet the right, downward facing dog. Couple breath here. Look forward, only this time step the right foot forward to meet the wrist. Land with your left knee, untuck your back toe. Raise your arms up to the right side, half Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Square the hips, chest shine bright, body is long, breath is long. Keep drinking that inhalation, count to 4. And exhale fully. And draw the belly in to build that Agni, the fire in the belly. Next inhalation, grow long. Exhalation, hands find the mat. Step forward, halfway lift, and full fold. Stay here for a while. Maybe hands can cradle the opposite elbow into a ragdoll. Completely drape your upper body into your thighs. Melt down. Skull is heavy. Skull continue to be heavy to the floor. Every single exhalation you feel you can draw your belly a little bit more. Create a space between your belly and your thighs. You can introduce gentle movement to continue to sense and explore the darker parts of your body. And be okay with it. Arms relax. Raise yourself up. Bend the knee, reach forward, reach up. Palms meet. Draw your palms to the heart. No pause here. Let's go for second round. Urdhva Hastasana. Drink the breath in. Elongate the breath. Breathe out. Tuck your belly in. Fall from the middle. Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Drinking the breath. Exhalation. Step back with the right foot only. Untuck. Rise. Anjaneyasana. And exhalation. Arms back down. Tuck the back toe. Send the left foot to the back. Downward facing dog. Couple breaths. Look forward. Step forward with your right. Tuck the back toe. Arms up. Drinking your breath. Full breath. And forward fold. Arms down. Send the back foot to the front to meet the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Stay here. Perhaps this time you can use pistol grip. The 3 fingers, thumb and the next 2 fingers to hook under the bottom of your big toe. Just the index finger and middle finger. Just hook around the big toe. And inhale ever so slightly, breathing. And halfway lift. Exhale fully and fold. Elbows can fold to the side to allow that gentle traction to guide you deeper in the pose. How's your breath? Is your abdominal muscles engaged? Create a space and fire. Release your toes, arms heavy. Engage your thighs, reach forward and breathe in. Urdhva Hastasana. Prayer position to the heart center. We can now practice the Sun A variation with a little bit more subtle movement. Now you can settle in your Tadasana, palms facing forward. Rebalance yourself, shoulders back. The tips of your shoulder blades meet at the back. Broaden your collarbone, tuck your chin, thighs engage, knees are not locked. Fingers engage, steady. Drinking your breath, prolong it to 5, count to 5 perhaps. This time, let's introduce some new variation here. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Next exhalation, sinking in chair pose for the first time. So knees bend, hips sinking down. The essence here is that the lower half of the body is grounded in the floor, but the upper part of the body stays buoyant, bright. Arms can be placed anywhere, reach upwards and forward, but make sure your sternum is shining bright and your upper body is straight. That gentle tuck of your tailbone further engage your core. So the difference between flaring your tailbone now and that gentle tuck is to utilize the core to engage the whole pose. Maintaining your elongated long breath, inhalation and exhalation. Next inhalation, raise up Urdhva Hastasana, forward fold to Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Breathe out, palms down, step back to the right foot, but this time you can engage in the high lunge. Next in-breath, Anjaneyasana, knees off the floor. Open your arms, ground down your back foot, 45-degree angle, transition to warrior two. Adjust your feet distance so you can sink deeply into your warriors. The left knee is tracking the same line as your middle toe. Right thighs engage. The right thigh bone is rotating outwards. The tips of your shoulder blades meet at the back. Open your chest, but relax your shoulder. Arms place either side of the room. Gaze to your left middle finger. Lean forward, reach forward, flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Sink deep into your warrior here by bending your left foot a little bit more perhaps. Then back to warrior two. Then transition to side angle. Left arm, left thigh. Right hand reach to the sky. The upper body is light. You can gently gaze towards the ceiling should you wish, or anywhere, the side room, or even down. Transition to warrior two. Reverse warrior, flip your palms, reach up. Warrior two, and then high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Breathe out, hands forward, find the mat. Step back with left foot, downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Transition from downward dog to plank by shifting your body weight forward over your wrist. If that's comfortable for you, doming your upper back a little bit by pushing the floor away. Chaturanga fully, if that's an option for you, by half plank, halfway down, hold there and breathe. And push towards full plank a couple more times. Chaturanga, weight shift forward, half plank, arms by the side of the body, and push up. One more time. And lower your half, all body down. Fingers can stay wide with this cobra pose here, but shifting wider than the mat and maybe slightly to the front. Engage your lower body, cobra, and down. Next one can be cobra twist. Inhale and twist to the left side. In the The right cheek can meet the mat. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. One more round on your rhythm. Palms ground down to underneath the shoulder now. Push yourself to full plank from this position. Hold. Spine long, breath smooth and long. Next out, breath downward to facing dog. Next in breath, step forward with your right foot to meet the wrists. Left knee stay lifted perhaps, high lunge. Transition from Anjaneyasana to Vira 2. The back foot, blade edge of the back foot, ground down to the mat. Gentle lift of the back arch. Engage your thigh bone. Rotate your thigh bone externally. Engage your core. Sink down. Right knee tracking with the right middle toe. And once you get your foundation grounded, drawing your inner thigh to keep that steadiness and upper chest feel buoyant. And reach out your hands and sink deep. Side lean to the back so your chest is bright. Flip your palms, lean forward, flip your warrior, reverse, sink deep. Warrior 2, side angle, right elbow, right thigh, left fingers reach towards the ceiling. Upper body stays buoyant, so there's not the whole body weight is resting from your right elbow to your right thigh. So you actually engage the core, elongate the left side of the body. Warrior 2, reverse warrior, and Anjaneyasana, right. Out breath. Fingers down, send the foot back to downward facing dog. 5 breath. Look forward, step forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. This time you can step onto your palms by flicking the back of your hand onto the mat, and the toes crawls to the wrist crest of your hand to give you more traction. Another option is to fist grip your big toes like last time, if this is too intense, or just forward fold. Release your hands. Upper body's heavy. Raise yourself all the way to standing. Urdhva Hastasana, and sink to your chair pose for the second time. We're gonna stay in here, experience this chair by introducing your Viloma, breathing halfway and fully, and exhale halfway and fully. Everything is okay. As long as you're okay with everything. And this is the only time everything will be okay. How's your breath? Can you meet this challenge by breathing through with gentleness, self-compassion, and knowing that everything will be okay? Sink a little bit deeper, chest buoyant and bright. Next inhalation, straighten all the way up to the ceiling, Uvahastasana. Palms to prayer position, lower down to your heart center, close your eyes down. How's your breath? What's your bodily sensations like? We're going to flow through our sequence with the rhythm of your breath, with very minimal pausing in between. Trust the body memory, trust the moment, and trust the breath you have cultivated. Blink, open your eyes, palms by your side, facing forward, Tadasana. Commence, inhale, Uvahastasana, sink your chair. Draw your breath in, maybe count of 6. One more breath in this position. Straighten up in breath. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Step back with the right. High lunge. Inhale. Exhale to warrior 2. Inhale, flip, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, in here. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale here and exhale here. And exhale, palms find the floor. Send your front foot to meet the back foot. Downward facing dog, couple breath. Let's inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. You can choose upward facing dog if that's in your practice, or just simply your own version of cobra. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, push the floor away to plank. Inhale here. Push to downward facing dog. Couple breath here. Inhale, step with your right foot to meet the wrist. High lunge. Continue to inhale. Exhale, warrior 2, the other side. Inhale, flip the palms. Reverse warrior. Exhale. Find warrior and side angle. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale fully here in warrior 2. Inhale, flip to reverse. Exhale, transition to Anjaneyasana. Inhale here. Exhale, palms find the mat. Send the right foot back. Downward facing dog. One breath here. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. your version of back bend. Exhale to plank and downward facing dog. Couple breath. Knees down. Untuck your feet to child's pose. Invite prana, heat, energy to all corners of your body. Invite the light to shine on the darkest corner of your being. Let's transition ourselves to a long seated position. Dandasana. Legs in front straight out. Knees can remain slightly bent or fully straight, depending on your body, your hamstring length. The thighs are engaged, toes are drawing back, hands rest beside your hip joint, chest is buoyant and bright, chin slightly tucked. Engage your middle, harness that fire. Elongate your in-breath and out-breath. Slow your breath rate down. We're going to transition from here to boat pose. So you can draw your heels closer to your buttock. Engage the core as if you are in Dandasana. Arms reach forward. Continue to engage your core to see, and chest is buoyant and bright. To see if you can lift one toe, one foot, or both feet off the mat. Your knees, your shins can stay parallel or fully straight. But the essence here in this pose is that you can maintain the level of your chest brightness here. And breathing. And the next out breath, you can straighten your leg into a half boat, but not fully down. Inhale, full boat. And flossing in this moment, transition from half boat to full boat in your pace. Two more rounds. Next round to half bow. Let's do it as slow as possible. Straighten your legs and slowly lowering the whole body to the mat as slow as possible. To Shavasana for a moment. Transition to the preparation pose for bridge. By bending your knees, the heels are quite close to your buttock. Feet can stay shoulder width apart, palms facing upwards, arms away from your body. Next, inhale, tuck your tailbone and peel your sacrum off the mat. Only halfway to your full range. Hold a couple breaths here. And exhale. Inhale, full bridge, a little higher here. Few breaths here, enjoy, and come down. Next bridge, we can integrate with the hand movement, dynamic bridge. Inhale, peel off the back, raise your arm to the ceiling and overhead. Engage the back of your body, your thighs, your hips, and come down. One last round. Now hug your knees to your chest. One last round of nourishing fold before we relax our body to Shavasana. Maybe you can finish your movement sequence with a twist. Twisting the left, you can cross the right thigh over your left. So the right knee is stacking on the left one. Gently pivot your hip to the right and rotate the body to the left side using the weight of your legs and gravity. Your eyes can gaze to the opposite side. In this case, for me, it's the right. Slowly transition to neutral and to the opposite side by untangle your legs, switch your legs, so left cross on top of the right, pivot your hips to the left hand side and rotate your lower half of the body to the left, to the right, gaze to the left, twist to the right. Untangle your hips. Transition to your final pose, Shavasana. You can grab your blanket, make sure you're comfortable, put your socks on. Legs stay long, arms by your side, palms facing upwards perhaps, and gently lift your head off the mat, elongate your neck and rest back down again. In your final resting pose in Shavasana. Back to the breath awareness, feeling the chest rise and falls with each in-breath and out-breath. The belly rise and falls, and draw in on exhalation. Feeling the back body in contact with the mat, the ground, the earth supports you back. So you can trust the earth to hold you. The front body is soft. It's so soft it starts to relax and melt to the back body. The whole body is soft. The more you relax into the moment, the lighter your body becomes. Visualize the color yellow hovering on top of your belly button. It's a soft, gentle, pleasant yellowy color. Invites warmth and gentle energy hovering. Imagine the yellow energy with the rise and falls of the breath starting to bring vitality to your body. With each in-breath, the yellow color, the light draws in towards the belly button. And in-breath, a gentle release. So as if you're breathing in and out through your belly button, inviting that yellow, warm, bright energy into your belly button, to your navel energy center. With each round of breath, there are more and more yellow light into your belly button. It becomes bright, warmer, and more intense. Observe, sit with it. Now the yellow bright light in your navel energy center start to be absorbed to all parts of your body inside. So let the light gently wash and flow through all corners of the body. The whole body is illuminated. Gently let go of the visualization as the light reintegrated into the whole body by bringing your attention back to your breath, soft, slow, and gentle. Perhaps shifting your awareness to the body again. Your fingers and toes can start to introduce spontaneous tiny micro movement. Perhaps your ankles, your wrists. You can deepen your breath and maybe a full long body stretch by reaching over your head. And perhaps bend the knees, roll onto your favorite side and rest in that position for a little while. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself gratitude for this moment in practice, harnessing the natural energy from all around you and within you that's awakening your fire of transformation, knowing that you're walking away from the mat a different person. Gently, perhaps push yourself to a seated position with your eyes closed, very gentle and slow, cross-legged on your knees or however you like it, to ground to this moment, to transition yourself from the resting position to the open, eyes open experience. I would like to share a quote with you by Muji, quite a famous yogi and spiritual teacher. He said, "Step into the fire of self-discovery. It will not burn you. It will only burn what you are not." Step into the fire of self-discovery. It will not burn you. It will only burn what you are not. Raise your hands to the ceiling, palms meet. Give the peace to the whole world and lower your palms to your eyebrow center. Light to all beings and prayer into your sternum, your heart center. Love to all and yourself. Gently bow towards your hand. Give gratitude to yourself and each other, whoever's in the practice now or perhaps in the future and in the past. Blink open your eyes, hands transition back to the thighs. How are you feeling from the practice? With the practice of yoga, we're beginning to transform. So I invite you to harness this enhanced awareness of what yoga means to you.